important to your daily health. And before I get going, I'm going to play a marketing video that explains kind of how this works. So let's take a look at that video. Turn up your sound, maybe even get out your cameras and video and film this. There's no film. We're going to digitally record it, and then we'll get right back.
Here's the crappy truth. When you're constantly taking things in, it's hard to let it all out. Give your body a hard reset. Meet Core Cleanse, a smarter way to reset your gut and restore to the core. This first-of-its-kind cleansing system combines 2 revolutionary gut-supporting drinks, 5 days to reset and 2 days to release. Together, they help clear the path for smoother moves through your GI tract. Now you can feel lighter, support a thriving microbiome, keep cravings in check, maintain hydration and electrolyte balance. Because when your gut works better, everything else feels better. It's time to take care of your business. Restore to the core with Core Cleanse.
Okay, so now let's talk about these 2 products separately. And you can see it's really one, you're buying one product, but there's 2 parts. And what we call those parts is reset and release. So the reset phase, now look at the one on the left, that one's called Core Cleanse. And then if you look at the one on the right, that's Core Cleanse Plus. Core Cleanse is actually what you take for 5 days in a row. It's kind of important for you to really listen to. So think about this for a second. You've got a 5 and 2, 5 days of Core Cleanse. And what does that do? Well, that's how you start that reset phase in your body. It helps to maintain your gut and your flora. Like it just helps everything in your body operate correctly. Now, when you get to the 2-day phase, this is where you go into the clearing, the release phase. I don't need to explain that too much, right? When I say release, I think you get it in your mind. But I can tell you that this works. And so I would be a little careful about which days you choose as your 2 days. All right, let's go to the next slide. We are calling this a 5-2 ritual. I want you to keep that in your mind. It is a ritual. It's something that you do every week, all the time, to maintain optimal health. 5 days on Core Cleanse, 2 days on Core Cleanse Plus. Now, for Core Cleanse Plus, let's first talk about Core Cleanse. Core Cleanse, you can take it about 30 minutes before your biggest meal. Easy peasy. And by the way, it tastes great. So easy. And many of you have tried it. It's delicious. The second one is, by the way, Core Cleanse Plus is all equally delicious, but it's different. The way you take it is important. So take a mental note, take an actual note, put this down in your phone. You don't want to get this wrong. So when people buy it, make sure you emphasize to read the instructions, follow the directions, because it really will make life a lot easier. But what you want to do is take the first one the night before you go to, just right before you go to bed. And then you take the second one the very next morning. So it's not like the other 2 where you do it a full day apart. You do it right before bed, right when you wake up. And boom, it goes to work and you'll know it and you'll feel so much lighter and so much better. I mean, it's amazing. And we're already getting incredible feedback and testimonials based on the people who have been in the trials. So it's really a great product. Let's talk about what's in it and how it works. So first of all, fiber. We're very familiar these days with the benefits of fiber. Our source of fiber is fantastic, but that fiber helps with your gut. I've talked about that already, but as you reset your body, you want to get that flora, you want to have everything happening correct inside your core. That's why we call it Core Cleanse. Magnesium glycinate. There's not just one kind of magnesium. This is the proper kind of magnesium to help do this very thing, reset your body. So that's an important ingredient. Ginger, I think this one is a bit of a surprise to me anyway. I didn't realize. It speeds up your GI tract and it reduces the I've got to go cramping. I had to laugh when I looked at this picture because I'm like, it looks to me like she's got the I've got to go cramping going on. Either that or the runs. I'm not sure which one she's got going, but anyway, ginger's an important ingredient. Bad jokes. I know it. I know it. And then also look at this pretty little flower over here. This is senna. I don't know if you've heard of senna, but senna is that beautiful yellow flower. That's actually where we got the idea for the color of the product, because we just said, man, that's a gorgeous color. But that beautiful little precious flower does some amazing, powerful things to your body. It's probably the most powerful of the active ingredients in this formula. Let's go to the next slide. Taking better care of your business. You know, one of the fun things about this product is the fun of the puns and the jokes. So, you know, as you share and you talk about things, do have a little bit of fun with it. It's just good to smile and realize that, shoot, taking care of your business can be fun. But look at Core Cleanse. Let's look at the benefits. It helps to curb hunger, it maintains optimal hydration, and it helps balance electrolytes. Now, Core Cleanse Plus does all of that, plus, now you know why we said plus. Plus, it clears your GI tract. It sweeps your GI tract. Sounds similar, right? But the clearing and the sweeping are actually kind of a different thing. And then it helps your gut to just flourish. So that's the way it works. It's quite simple. It tastes delicious. It's really amazing. Now let's talk about more of what you want, the benefits, and less of what you don't want. Get more regular. Seems like everyone's getting that. You do get more nutrients. You get more balanced. You get more energy, which everyone wants. You get less bloated, thankfully, less hungry. I think that's a big benefit right there, which is why I think it works great with the drops, by the way. And less irritable. There's the surprise benefit, less irritable as well. So it's great. I already clued you in on this next one. Core Cleanse and the drops, I mean, it's like a match made in heaven. When you are actively working on trying to balance your body, to have these two products together really gets you in check. You're going to see the difference. You're going to feel the difference. And I'm telling you, your day-to-day just gets better. It's really, really fantastic. So as I end today, I just want you to know that I hope you all realize that Partner Co. is providing you with products that makes a difference, products that you can see and feel the difference, products that taste good, that are effective. And we're so grateful to Dr. Joshua Plant for taking time to, first of all, so glad he's part of the team, but really a scientist that's as educated as him, making sure that you get the proper nutrients, the proper formulas, that are effective and easy to use for yourself and easy to talk about and sell is part of the hallmarks of the CoLab brand. So now I am pleased to actually introduce you to Dr. Plant. We are pleased to have him a part of the team. And I usually just call him Josh. He gave me permission. But for all of you, I want you to know that he is Dr. Joshua Plant, our Chief Science Officer. Please welcome him now. Please stand and say thank you. Thanks, everybody. Great to see you.
Hello, everybody. I'm excited to talk today about one of the most incredible products that we're launching. And this is always a little nerve-wracking following Mark, even in a recording, because I know what he has said is very hard to top. So the expectations there to look cool, make science sound fun, it's just overwhelming, but I'll do my best. So let's dive in a little bit about the science of the Core Cleanse and the Core Cleanse Plus. Not only is this a product that can help individuals feel better, get greater results, faster results, but it is also a product that is meant to accompany a very life-changing behavior that accentuates and helps us create healthy habits that we can carry with us for the rest of our lives. So let's dive into this product. This product is called Core Cleanse and Core Cleanse Plus. How does one product have two names? Well, it's because it is a combination of two products that are designed to work synergistically together. That's right. For 5 days of the week, you'll take Core Cleanse. This is a powerful product. Right before you go to bed, you can take this, well, actually up to about an hour before you go to bed, take this product. It helps you satiate your appetite. It helps regulate your blood glucose levels. It even helps you diversify your microbiome. All of this magic while you sleep. This, in turn, as you wake up the next morning, allows you to be refreshed, better sleep, and to live that day much more effectively. Now, for 2 days of the week, you will take the Core Cleanse Plus. Right before you go to bed, about an hour or so before you go to bed, take the Core Cleanse Plus. This product also can help you feel full, satiate the appetite, diversify the microbiome, but it comes with a little bit of a plus. You will find yourself the next morning having an incredible, alarming experience. I always call it as the world's best alarm clock. You will not hit snooze. You will wake up needing to evacuate your bowels, scientifically speaking, or in layman's terms, go sit on the throne. So what does that mean? What is happening? This is an activity that we've been doing for our whole lives. Why all of a sudden now are we utilizing a product to facilitate this? Well, there's 2 things. One is it is the #1 challenge that we face today due to the lifestyles, the foods that we're exposed to, what is usually a very natural, seamless operation for the body has become somewhat of a struggle. In fact, it is the #1 complaint of individuals with their doctors that they cannot regularly go to the bathroom. And 2, it is important that this process starts a very powerful behavioral change called a cleanse day. So that night before that cleanse day, when you take that Core Cleanse Plus, you will wake up and have an incredible moving experience. Following that experience, we are recommending a very regimented behavioral experience to help your body detox effectively and to help create a healthy habit. So during this day, once you wake up, you will take another Core Cleanse Plus. Throughout this day, we encourage a high intake of water and electrolytes. Max 2O is a powerful combination to help you accompany this cleanse day. During this cleanse day, we want you to not have any food until about noon. At noon, you can begin to eat. The reason is during that time of that increased period without food, your body is going through powerful physiological changes, everything from autophagy, promoting regeneration of new mitochondria, to even helping stimulate powerful hormones that can promote youthfulness. Now, as you begin to eat, it doesn't mean it becomes a smorgasbord of foods that you can willy-nilly have. It's not a free ride to eat the Domino's pizza. What it is we actually want you to have about an 800-calorie day with 80 to 100 grams of high-quality protein. Have this during the next 6 hours. It may be a little bit challenging at first, but over several times of this cleanse day, you will find that you begin to look forward to this day. There will be a rush of feelings and euphoria and that quote-unquote runner's high people speak of. You will soon find that you are now having those things after about 3 or 4 times doing that cleanse day. After 6 p.m., we encourage you to stop eating again and to finish out that cleanse day. This right there is one of the most powerful behaviors that can help reset the body from the cellular level all the way to the macro level. Now, why do we want to accompany the Core Cleanse Plus behavioral bowel movement process on this day? Well, let me give you a little bit of an analogy, something we probably deal with way more than we want to admit: traffic. You come onto the highway and it is stopped traffic. We left our house and the traffic was pretty seamless to get onto the highway. Everything was moving well. But then once we get onto the highway, it's rush hour, bumper to bumper, nothing is moving. Now, imagine our house being the cell and us in our little car being the toxin going through our bloodstream. Our cells, we do everything we can. Our cells work to remove those toxins and it goes into our bloodstream and it's going through the back roads. And eventually the way in which it has to expulse itself completely from our body is through that highway system of our digestive tract. And if that is backed up, it sits forever there at the stoplight waiting to get on the on-ramp, and then eventually those toxins become reabsorbed back into that bloodstream. So no matter how effective we are at detoxifying the cells of our body, if we have not allowed traffic to flow freely from the house all the way through the highway, it's all for naught. It is important that we allow traffic to move seamlessly and powerfully as possible. Now, the reason that we want to accompany this on a cleanse day is not only when we're cleansing through that period of fasting, what happens is our body goes through a very powerful process, not only of autophagy, but of removing the toxins at the cellular level. That's right. Most of those toxins that we have are stored in our fat cells. And so as we've gone through an extended period of time of low caloric intake, our body is using its energy reserves, that of our fat cells, to then use those energies or the fats as our energy source. And so since those toxins are stored in those fat cells because they're hydrophobic, they don't like water, and fat cells are literally oil droplets in them, as our fat cells release those oil droplets, those toxins come along with them. So what we've done is this behavior has more or less opened the doors to the house, allowed those toxins to remove, but we want to accompany it with a free-flowing highway system to make sure that those toxins are properly removed from our body. This product, accompanied through this powerful lifestyle change, is one of the better things that we can do for longevity, weight management, hormone balance, and even helping us live as much as possible that toxin-free lifestyle. And so I'm so excited to introduce this product to you that is perfect to accompany drops in helping individuals live that stress-free life and maximizing the results that Partner Co delivers that nobody else can match. Thank you so much, and excited to hear the success stories.
Recording in progress.
Dr. Plant, thank you so much. And Mark Patterson, thank you so much for your incredible introduction to this product and the science behind why this product is so important for us to take every day. What I love, I saw some great comments in the chats about, can we take these products with our other Partner Co products? Yes, you can take them with Renew. You can take them with the drops. You can take them with Noni, Moa, Max 2O, Everglow, all of the products. Like, bring these products together for a synergistic effect to really have your maximum and optimal health, just like Mark talked about. So that's the beauty of how we make our products at Partner Co. So with that, just a few additional notes, and then I'm going to bring Dan on to share some testimonials, but just a few ways to help you optimize as you jump into your core cleanse. So Alondra, the next slide. Pro tips, please take your before picture as you get started. Definitely what we see is that as people use this product, for sure, they start to lose weight because they are eliminating what's inside the body, what's stuck in the body. And so take your before picture, get started. Drink plenty of water for sure. You need 64 ounces. So as you're eliminating, you want to make sure you are hydrated. Of course, like they both shared, start with the prebiotic yellow cleanse just to have a gentle cleanse, and then jump right into the core cleanse plus. Drink with cold water or room temperature water. If you mix core cleanse with hot water, what we're finding is that it clumps a little bit, and also that those prebiotic fibers that Dr. Plant talked about are just not quite as efficacious. So you're going to get the best benefits with cold or room temperature water. Drink immediately. And then, like Mark said, choose your release day carefully. You want to make sure you have access, flexibility close to the bathroom. So, all right, next slide. You grab a shot of this. We'll definitely be sending out the materials as well. Just some great information on what Dr. Plant said, how to really maximize that core cleanse plus day and let your body be working with you. Let your body be using fat for energy to help you to really reduce, get rid of the fat, and also to release those toxins. So take a picture here. Next slide. What you expect, a couple of highlights here. With your core cleanse, what we're seeing is people feel energy, clear thinking, regularity. They feel full, less cravings. There is a little bit in that first week to 2 weeks, some people express, this is why we say respect the rumble. There may be some gas and some bloating as you're bringing those prebiotic fibers into your body. There, you might just be evening out your body just a little bit. So get ready for that. But it does even out. And so just be patient and you'll move through it. Next slide. With the Core Cleanse Plus, you're going to have a complete release. You are going to sweep the internal walls of the GI tract. So it's really going to move everything through your system. And again, 6 to 8 hours after you take that product is when you can plan on the body starting to move. Okay, I think that is it for some of the details to help you get started in the best way possible. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dan, and we get to hear from some of the people who've had some great results on this product. So Dan, over to you.
Hey, thank you, Katie. Great job walking everybody through all those pro tips. You know, I wish I would have paid attention to your pro tips. I heard you say them like 3 times over the weekend, and yet guess what I didn't do? I didn't follow your own pro tips. Today is day number 2 for me with Core Cleanse, and yes, number 2 is
You
real.
mean Core Cleanse Plus, correct?
Well, yeah, with Core Cleanse, I didn't follow your tips to start with the 5 days first. I started backwards and did the 2 days first. So day number 2 has been, I feel swept. You said there's going to be some sweeping going on. I am fully swept. I am fully moved. I am all in it right now. In fact, if you see me turn off my screen or my camera, you know what's happening, right? You know when people like turn off their camera and they disappear for a minute. Hey, Core Cleanse, everybody! It is so much fun. I am so excited to share some other testimonials that we have from people that have been using Core Cleanse for a little bit now. And to kind of cue this up, we had such a cool surprise in Raleigh. The team there had prepared their own little presentation, if you will. So I think we have video of this. Do we not, Katie? We're going to go to, let me see if we can queue up the next slide with a video, and then I'll introduce my first testimonial. Oh my gosh, I told you we had a lot of fun at these meetings. Thank you so much to the Global Legacy team for entertaining us with that. Not only the song, but the dance, the choreography was hot. Now my first testimonial, Shaquita, are you there? Rumor has it that song that everybody got to listen to and rock out to, and we had that dance to, that was your little baby, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Well,
Hey,
first of all,
everybody.
thank you so much for creating that. I love the creativity and for taking the initiative to create that for everybody. Not only that, but you've been on the product for a couple of weeks. Do you want to share with everybody your testimony real fast about the product?
Yeah, sure will. Can y'all hear me good? Okay. So, yeah, so I was able to try the product in the beginning, and it's just been amazing, y'all. First of all, it tastes really good. Really, really, really good. So much so that you want to drink more than you're supposed to. But just real quick, so far it has increased my energy tremendously. I wrote down my notes because I don't want to forget to tell y'all anything. I lost 5 pounds, so that is amazing, and I can feel it. My clothes fit better. You know, I wake up in the morning and I'm just ready to go, right? I'm a nurse and I work night shift. So normally I do try to get me in some caffeine before I get ready to drive home in the mornings. I don't need it, y'all. The tea is doing whatever it needs to do to give me the energy so that I don't have to even have the caffeine unless I just want to drink it, you know. I don't really have to have it because I do love my blue frogs and I like the way they taste. So I may still drink one sometimes, but not because I have to have it, just because I like the taste. It also has helped me with bloating because normally I bloat after meals, whether no matter what I'm eating, honestly. So I have not had any constipation, and I've had a lot of gas and a lot of poop. That's about it.
Well, congratulations. Thank you for sharing that. I love the results. And my goodness, what an incredible testimony. Thank you for jumping on with us tonight, Shaquita. And thank you for the song. The song was incredible. We loved it, and we love having you part of this this wonderful product and part of Partner Co. So thank you very much. All right, let's go to our next testimonial. We have out of Alabama, we have Miss Summer Simons. Summer, are you dancing for us tonight? Did you prepare your song and your dance for us tonight?
I am so bummed I didn't get in on that, guys. I love to dance with y'all. That
I
is
know,
so
I was
much
super-
fun when I heard.
Katie and I were so jealous watching that. We're like, oh, we wanted to be part of that too. It was awesome to watch. Like, seriously, it was so cool. Anyway,
I'm
Summer,
impressed.
tell us about your experience with Core Cleanse so far.
Okay, so I have been not as excited about this product at first because I was like, I don't have a problem in this department. Like, why do I need to take this? Oh, but did I need to take it? So I got started on the product. I thought I was regular. Like, I didn't have any trouble in this department. But when I started taking this product, boy, was my mind blown. No pun intended there. Like, literally, I am less bloated. I feel better than I have in months. And I did not even realize how bad I was feeling in my gut. My mental clarity is better. My attitude is probably even better, even though I didn't really feel like I was grouchy. I mean, I am a fun person, but I'm even more fun now. Like, I'm road tripping with Brent. I can't even go back home to Alabama after this event. And now they're trying to get me to go to Kentucky. But we are so excited about this product. And not only is it helping me, but it's helping my family. So my dad recently had hip replacement surgery, and you know what that does to your gut, all the meds and stuff. And so this has really been able to keep him moving kind of gently. I text him, I'm like, so how's it going? He said, it's working. And it's been a daily release of byproducts from the surgery. And I even had my little boy blind taste test it just to get a child's reaction to the flavor. And he came back asking for more. So if you're not excited about this product, you better get excited because it is literally one of my top favorites. I called Brent the day after I started and I said, it's going to be really hard to only drink one, like really hard. And I said, but I'm probably not going to be a good idea to drink as much as I want to drink of it, or it may not be as pleasant. So guys, get your hands on it, get in the hands of as many people as you can find because it's going to change their life, whether they realize it or not.
Awesome. Thank you, Summer, so much for that. Hey, your pun game is on fire tonight, so great job with that. And thank you for sharing that testimonial with us. I love you. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight. All right, awesome job. Let's keep this going. We have one more testimonial. She was also dancing her little rear end off at the Raleigh event. Let's go to Tarsha Rivens, director out of the North Carolina area. Tarsha, are you there?
I'm here. How are you?
Doing so good. Good to see you again, sweetie. Thanks
Good
for
to
jumping
see
on
you.
tonight.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Take a
So
couple minutes and tell us your story about with Core Cleanse.
absolutely. So I totally thought I was regular because I was going daily. Okay, not knowing, or well, that was daily compared to most people. So I was good with that until I realized I was supposed to be going 3 to 4 times a day. So for me, someone that exercises on a regular basis, someone that eats fairly well, I was like, I'm going to take it so that I can tell people, yes, I've experienced it, whether or not it works, are there side effects? I'm in the medical field. I'm a physician assistant. So I want to know this information before I share it with people. So I was more than happy to take it. First week, I was down 3 pounds, 8 ounces. I was down 1 inch in the waist, 1 inch around my belly, 1 inch in each thigh. And this is from someone that exercises regularly. So I was trying to figure out, where did this 3 pounds, 8 ounces come from, since I was going every single day. Okay. Not only that, my energy was through the roof. So I had so much energy that a few nights I stayed up really late, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, working on my business because I was not tired. I was not drained after my 10-hour days. And one night, let me tell you, the sleep that you get on Core Cleanse, I slept so soundly that when I woke up, I was supposed to be to work in 15 minutes. Needless to say, I didn't get there in 15 minutes. The sleep is so sound. You sleep like a baby, because my energy throughout the day, I was able to expend it on other things other than trying to digest my food. So I had so much energy. The bathroom experience is just that. It's an experience. It is so smooth, yet thorough. You completely empty out. So if you ever, and let's just be real, because we talk about poop all day long in the medical field. If you ever go to the bathroom and still feel like I could go again, but I just can't make it move, you are going to get a thorough, smooth clean out without the cramping. Be sure to drink plenty of water. Okay. But the biggest thing for me, and I had to write it down because I did not want to forget it. The biggest thing that I noticed was my brain fog was gone. The clarity, it was crystal clear. And that was concerning to me because Alzheimer's run in my family. And so the just kind of forgetting mid-sentence or going into a room and forgetting, okay, what did I come in this room for? I was blaming all of that on menopause. Little did I know it was because I was full of it. And so when I was able to release it, I was able to think clearly. So the benefits are endless to Core Cleanse. So get you some. Everybody needs Core Cleanse. You might think you can't benefit from it, but everybody can benefit from Core Cleanse.
Oh, Tarsha, that was perfect. Thank you so much. I love your testimonial. You know, and it's such a good reminder. I mean, yes, we like to have fun talking about the bathroom experience part of Core Cleanse, but there are so many more benefits and reasons to take that. The brain fog, the energy is unreal. Hey, I said I'm on day 2. It's been a great day. It hasn't. I've been following Dr. Plant's regimen of 800 calories and 80 to 100 grams of protein. I feel great. I'm not starving. I feel amazing right now. So it's really cool. The energy levels, it's a real thing. And I'm loving it. Just like all of our testimonials are loving it. Thank you, Shaquita, Summer, Tarsha. Thank you for jumping on tonight. That was so powerful. All right, let's pull up the slides again real fast. I want to talk through just a little bit about some of the assets that are available immediately for Core Cleanse. You know what's great about this? You know, we just showcased somebody super creative that took the initiative to create some jingle around the Core Cleanse. You know, others of you may be sitting at home thinking, oh man, I don't know how to do those kind of things. Maybe I'm not super great with chat or all the other things. Guess what? Partner Co has already created a robust offering of sales tools. They're ready at your disposal. And I want to just let's go to the slide real fast. I'm going to leave this here for just a second. If you want access to all of the different sales tools, and I'm going to go through them in just a couple of seconds, they're all listed over there on the left of the screen. But take a picture of the QR code. Those sales tools are available as of Saturday, last Saturday. So you can go and get them now, download them, use them to start promoting and building your business with CoreCleanse. Some of the sales tools that are available, let's go to the next slide. We have 2 different guides that you can use. There's a quick guide, and then there's a more involved guide. Different situations call for different styles of guides. And if you want to go into the nitty-gritty with somebody, you know, go into the official guide, and you can just dive in the ingredients, all the different tips and tricks. They're all there. So 2 different guides for you to choose from. Let's go to the next slide. Edwin, thank you. We also have the product video. If you love that video that Mark showed in his little presentation and you want to blast that out on Facebook or on your social media platforms, guess what? It's yours. Go to the share site. It's there for you to access. We also have a product blog, a welcome page for CoreCleanse. Let's go to the next slide. We have virtual backgrounds. If you saw, Summer she was rocking one of our new virtual backgrounds. It looks so professional and so sharp. If you want that same virtual background, hey, it's there for you in the share site. We also have social media assets and campaigns that you can use. We'll go to the next slide. I'm gonna keep going through these just quickly. We have before and after templates. We have Instagram GIFs. Still don't know how to say that word. Moving on. I don't think the brain fog is lifted quite yet for me, Tarsha. So I don't even know how to say that little acronym. All right. But yeah, if you want the tools, they're there for you to be able to distribute or to download and use and incorporate into your business. So scan the QR code and you can start sharing those today. Let's go to the next slide. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about pricing, and I want to talk about the availability of CoreCleanse. I'm going to leave this slide up there for just a second, and let me just share with everybody. And I'm going to kind of go back in time for just a second to get some context. We initially approached the April 11th pre-launch as a pre-sale event. We didn't know if CoreCleanse was going to be available at that time. In fact, we were initially told that it was going to be available later on in April. Our operations team, shout out to our operations team, they got it done early and made it available to where CoreCleanse was actually available to launch and distribute starting on April 11th, which was super cool. One of the things that we often see as we plan and go out and do these product launches is that everybody gets super excited. In fact, we had so much success over the weekend. We far exceeded our own expectations with our initial order of CoreCleanse that we're thinking that it's going to be available through maybe sometime tomorrow, meaning our initial PO is almost completed by tomorrow. Now, before you freak out, I know that when you hear me say that, everybody's like, no, guess what? The second PO, and when I say PO, our purchase order, the second shipment will be here later on this week. So the disruption in shipping on CoreCleanse will be very minimal. So we have another PO that's going to be ready to go, hopefully by Friday, is what we're being told. And then we have more orders coming in behind that we're planning on. So super excited that the launch of that far and away, can I say blew us away? It did, and the pun is applicable. But hey, don't worry, we have more that's going to be available by this weekend. So you shouldn't see a very big disruption there at all. Now, let's talk pricing. Pull the slide back up. Here's a general pricing guide for if you want to just purchase CoreCleanse or any quantity pack of CoreCleanse. This is how this is going to work. Now, available immediately, we have a 4-pack, an 8-pack, and a 25-pack. I have listed a 1 week and a 1 month supply or a 4-week supply of CoreCleanse. Let's just use those as reference points. If you would like to sell from your inventory a 1 week supply, that's a reference of what the pricing could look like for you. Or if you want to sell from your inventory a 4-week supply, let that be a reference point for you. But right out the gate, we have a 4-pack, an 8-pack, and a 25-pack available to you. And that's the different pricing on the slide. And let's go to the next slide, Edwin. Gonna try and go through these packs a little quickly. We have a couple of different options of packs. We have, if you want to just focus on pure core cleanse, I'll come back and show those slides again. We also have a good, better, best approach with a different bundle of products that partner together very well. Katie talked about bundling our products together. Yeah, we have some fabulous packs that will help you get you there. So we'll talk about some good, better, best options. We also have subscription packs that I know a lot of our partners council are super passionate about. Subscription, you should be passionate about it as well. But we have 4 different subscription options for you right out the gate. And then this week we're gonna have a little bit of fun with some promotions and with some of our packs. Let's go to the next slide, Edwin. All right, so we talked about our multi packs of Core Cleanse. We have the 4-pack at $190. We have the 8-pack at $375, and then the Core Cleanse 25-pack at $1125. I mean, that's your best deal, getting it at the 25-pack. It brings that price per unit down. It makes your daily pay even better by investing in that 25-pack. The QR code will take you directly to the website where it is available to be purchased right now. So if you want to get Core Cleanse, if you want to get multiples of it, which I encourage you to do, a lot of people will have, if you bought like a 30-pack of drops, well, guess what? A 25-pack of Core Cleanse makes a lot of sense because now you can bundle that together with your drops and sell it to your customers. So I think that's a phenomenal idea. All right, let's go to the next slide. We have good, better, best options bundling Core Cleanse and really taking maybe 2 different approaches of how to message Core Cleanse together. If you want to have a message around weight loss and hormone balance, of course you want to partner Core Cleanse with our drops. I think it's amazing, the coloring, they match perfectly, by the way. So there's very divine design of our product packaging right there. They look great together. But hey, there's a 100-point option for you with Core Cleanse and the drops. You can also add different products to that to achieve a 200-point bundle. This would be a great Activate bundle for people to get started in business. Our Activate bundle would have Max 2O, which they're gonna need to get extra electrolytes in their system. Pure Nourish, which Dr. Plant referenced as part of one of those good meal replacements or sources of protein. AppVantage and probiotics. This is a great bundle to partner together. It's a 200-point bundle. If you want to get a 500-point bundle doing this approach, hey, guess what? We take the 200-point bundle and we times it by 3. So you get 3 of each of those. And now you have a really cool bundle for 500 points. All right, the next good, better, best slide will show our digestive health. So maybe you want to approach your conversations around digestive health. A couple of products that partner really well together. Core Cleanse and probiotics is an amazing partnership. Also, Core Cleanse, probiotics, and Noni Juice really are just a tremendous trio together. But in our 200-point option, we throw in Sugar Stop, which is even additional fiber for you to take. We're just with Core Cleanse alone, you're still not achieving your optimal fiber intake on the daily basis. So Sugar Stop still applies and is still a great product to partner with. Probiotics Advantage, Max 2O, there's your better option, which is 200 points. And then if you want to bump them up to 500 points as an introductory offer, they can get 3 of each of those. Keep one of them, sell the other 2, and they're off to the races with their business. Okay, so those are our good, better, best options. Let's go to the next slide. We have subscription options. 2 of the 100-point options we already talked about, but here's 2 more. A great 100-point option would be Core Cleanse, the Noni pouches, and probiotics. We call this the Digest and Thrive subscription. Or you could do 2 Core Cleanse and Tisha Noni Juice. We call this Cleanse and Refresh subscription. Love the names. Thank you, marketing. The names are awesome. But these are just another couple of 100-point options to get people on subscription so that they can get these products every single month. Next slide. Quick plug. Now that we're talking about Subscription Manager, I'll get back to our bundles in just a second. Let's go to the next slide, Edwin. We will be launching a new subscription manager to our website. This is something that's been asked for months with our Partners Council, our IT subcommittee with our Partners Council. A huge shout out to those individuals who participate on that. They've been influencing us and helping us get to this point where we have a new subscription manager. It'll launch a week from tonight. Very easy way for you to get people onto subscription, to add products to their subscription. We will have a lot of trainings throughout this week on the IPA call, and also we'll be trying to train everybody as fast as we can on this new subscription manager. Super easy though, guys. We have made it incredibly easy to be able to access and increase your subscription card. Okay, next slide. All right. The rollout for the subscription. Here's some trainings to plug into. We will have on Monday, April the 20th, we'll jump on the IPA call at 8 a.m. We'll have at 12, oh my gosh, 12 o'clock. I'm thinking that means 12 p.m. That doesn't mean midnight, but 12 p.m. it goes live in the front office. At 1 o'clock, we'll send out a communication about Subscription Manager, and then next Monday night, Kevin Coda and the team will be doing a training on Subscription Manager. So if you don't know where to find that stuff, coming soon. We'll get you all trained on it. Okay. All right. Next slide. All right. Back to our packs. All this week, it started the 11th and goes through the 17th, which is Friday, I believe. If you want a deal, and I know everybody loves a deal, let me entice you with a wonderful deal that is just for a limited time offer. If you get that 8-pack of Core Cleanse this week, we're going to throw in Max 2.0 for free to your order. So you're going to get something free, some free product with that. And it's one of the perfect companion products with Core Cleanse is Max 2.0. And it's free shipping on that bundle all week long. Okay. If you like an even better deal, let's go to the next slide. We also have the 25-pack. You'll get Max 2.0 for free, and we'll give you a partner code shaker bottle as well for free, and it also ships the free shipping and handling. Okay, so all week long, we got some screaming deals for y'all. We want you to have some fun with that. Get your 8-pack, get your 25-pack, get that ordered. And everybody that we've been hearing back from, a lot of people have already sold their inventory from over the weekend. It sells really quick. So super excited about that. All right, let's go to the next slide.
There was a great
yes.
question that said, "Are we showing the Canada packs?" We're not right now on this call. We've got some of our field leaders to speak to you still, and so we want to get to that. But we are going to be doing a second pre-launch call this Wednesday night. Again, we know some of our Canadian brand partners are in meetings tonight, just right after their Vancouver launch, Vancouver event, and so we will be doing a second call. And we will be sharing all the US and the Canadian packs there. And when we send this out, we'll send the US and the Canadian packs to all of you with all the slides so you can see all that detail. So thanks.
Okay, awesome. Thank you, Katie. All right, next up, I believe, let's go back to the slide. I think we're going to go to Mr. Andrew Armstrong. Andrew has been incredible behind the scenes developing a contest for everybody. And so I'm going to turn it over to Andrew. Andrew, are you there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Take it
All
away.
right. I do have to say, I think the most clever pun that I saw in the chat comes from Paula Allen. Let's get activated to be evacuated. I love that one. That was a great one. So anyways, sorry. Side note, focus on the contest, Andrew. All right. So Dan just walked through some incredible packs for you guys to be able to capitalize on some incredible savings. What better way to capitalize on those savings than to be able to have a contest to inspire some friendly competition? Okay, so we are going to be having the Core Sprint contest. Now, it runs April 9th, which was a few days ago. So any work that's gone in is already counting for you and runs till April 30th. Okay, so now we're gonna be posting a leaderboard every Monday and every Friday for you guys in our Facebook group that's going to be showing you where people are at as we're tracking them. Let's go to the next slide. So now the nitty gritty. You guys have had a ton of information tonight. So let's all take a deep breath, because this is the funnest part of the call, because it's mine. Yes, I'm being selfish. It's okay. Take out a pen, paper, and let's write some notes. Okay. So you are going to get 1 point for every new enrollment that you bring in, customer or brand partner. Okay. You're going to get 1 point for every 100 PV that comes in on that new enrollment. Okay. So now you're probably saying, Andrew, what does that mean? Well, example for you. Okay. So let's say I enrolled Dan, and because I'm an awesome sponsor and Dan's an awesome new brand partner enrollment, he comes in on 1500 PV. I'm going to get 15 points towards the contest because Dan purchased 1500 PV. Okay. Now the minimum does need to be 100. So let's strive for at least 100 on that new enrollment, but 1 point for every 100 PV increment on that new enrollment, both customers and brand partners. So obviously these points will accumulate throughout the contest. And when we are done, let's go to the next slide. Do I have any? Yeah. So every Monday and Friday, there will be a leaderboard that gets posted. So now, why Mondays and Fridays? Well, as we post them on Monday, you're going to see where you're at. I want you to game plan. I want you to game plan who is it that you're talking to. I've seen a ton of people in the chat say that they've already sold their 4, their 10, their 25 packs of Core Cleanse from the weekend. Guys, it's Monday. So like, think of all that activity and action that's happening. I want to make sure that we're updating the leaderboard for you at least twice a week. So that way you can see the movement that changes. Now, at the end of the contest, we are going to be giving out some prizes, because prizes are always fun, and it's always fun to win things. Okay. So as you're striving, I think we should probably ad lib some of the gifts. I think there should be a squatty potty that has to come in here somewhere. It has to be in here. Okay. Again, Andrew, focus on the contest. All right. So spots 51 through 100, we're going to reward you with 25 product credits. Spots 50 to 26, we'll get 50 product credits. Spots 25 to 11, we'll get some free product and swag. Who doesn't love swag? I love swag. I'm a sucker for swag. Now, this is where it gets fun, because we all know the power of events. Look at the power that happened at the events that we just had, right? We had an incredible launch. We had an incredible focus. We had an incredible community that happens. So part of this contest, we want to make sure that our eyes are set forward towards PXP. So as you can see, spots 1 through 10, you will get an invite to the gala dinner at PXP, and you will be recognized at that dinner. Spots 1 to 3, a 2-night hotel stay at PXP. Now, of course, spots 1 through 3, you're also going to get that gala dinner invitation and recognition. Spot number 2 will get the gala dinner invitation, a 2-night stay at PXP, and $500 cash. I believe that's coming from Dan's wallet. So that's even more special cash. Okay. Now we'll go to the next slide. First prize. Okay. First prize. You get the gala dinner invite with some recognition. You get the 2-night hotel stay at PXP, and you get $1,000 cash. Now, I don't know whose wallet that's coming from. Maybe it's mine. It shouldn't be mine. Anyways, maybe Dan, I think you and I are gonna have to open both our wallets. Okay, so $1,000 cash. Now, what I think is so fun about contests is the friendly spirit of competition that exists. Better together, cheering on each other, right? It's a friendly competition, so let's make sure that we're cheering on everybody, because there's so many different prizes for everybody to win and for everybody to be able to take part of. So as you're looking forward to those Monday and Friday leaderboard posts, we're going to be cheering you on. We want you all to cheer on. Now, of course, there has to be some rules, because we have to have rules, but simplicity is the key with this contest. Okay. So the enrollments have to happen between the 9th and the 30th. It says 11th here. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Between the 9th of April and the 30th is when the enrollment has to happen. Has to be at least 100 PV on that enrollment order. So the order that happens at the time of enrollment. If there is a return, that point will be, or the points will be retracted from your point total. And then, like I said, the PV threshold needs to be hit at the time of enrollment. Okay, so no separate orders. It is the first order as the account is created and the enrollment is placed. Okay, so who's super stoked for a contest? I love a good contest. I love the excitement that can happen as you guys are taking what has transpired over the weekend into today, into today's call. I mean, how many people are moving through those boxes, being able to flip them? It's a super exciting time to be a part of PartnerCo. So I hope you guys, what you see from this is the ability to keep that action moving, right? Not only do you have great deals to be able to buy the product for yourself, but you have a great opportunity to bring people into the business, bring them in as a customer, bring them in as a brand partner, be able to be incentivized to buy the contest for you, be able to help them be incentivized. So excited to be able to recognize and have so much fun with you guys. So I'm so stoked for this. The contest is going to be awesome. Looking forward to posting the leaderboard this coming Friday in our Facebook page.
Awesome job. Thank you, Andrew. Hey, put a 10 in the chat if you are excited to be number 1 in that contest. Let's see, we got a lot of 10s in the chat. All right. Now put a 2 in the chat if you're just excited for number 2. Who's there? It's too hard. I can't resist. So you're excited for number 1 or number 2. We're excited for all of it. Thank you, Andrew, for setting up that contest. The core sprint. Let's go, everybody. Super excited about that. All right, let's go to the next slide, Edwin. I think we're on the home stretch here. All right, I am so excited to introduce this couple. They just did an incredible job at a Raleigh event, teaching, inspiring, educating us through just remembering some of the marketing things that stick in our brains when we talk about this kind of a product. And so I want to bring onto the call tonight, invite some of my friends out of North Carolina, senior officers in the business, Dexter and Doctors Tanya, Scott. Are y'all there? Can you hear me, you guys?
Yes, we can, Dan. Can you hear us?
I can hear you loud and clear, and you look fabulous as always. Thank you for jumping on tonight.
Absolutely. So look, good evening, everybody. Dan, corporate team, thank you guys so much for what you do. To our leaders, Greg and Dr. Lanika, thank you guys. You're awesome. So you ready to get started with this?
Yeah, let's try this thing.
So really
we're gonna do our best.
Really quickly, we're gonna sing a jingle.
Oh, okay. Let me get.
And we want you guys to put in the comment section the key word, because you know Dan set this up perfectly. The marketing, right? All right. So you ready?
Yeah. I mean, he's saying sing. I'm gonna say.
All right. So here we go. When you get nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach. You put in the comment section.
Everybody's saying diarrhea. Yay, she said poop. Amen, amen, amen. That's exactly right. So basically what we were talking about is simply this. It's catchy. You know, it's things that you hear repetitively. They tell you over and over again, and it gets lodged in. So it hits our subconscious. And I told them, I said, you know, this is a boardroom thing. People sat around a table and they said, what do I need to do in order to get people to know they need my Pepto-Bismol? And now here we are in that same position. So as we talk about building with a product, what are you going to do? What can we put out there? There's so much for us to do. I'm listening to it now. I said, what did she say? Activate to evacuate. Yeah, I'm like, these are so catchy. And this is what we have learned and what we know to do. And it's absolutely amazing. So what we want to do is give you some stats, just to hear some things. We've already heard from Mark, we've heard from Dr. Plant, and that's really good information. But my question to you is, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? How will you post that? What reels can you make? You know, the storyboard is working tremendously well for us. All of these things we really have to take note of now, because we're in a season where we're going to help people poop. When I see my sister Carrie Hicks walk in the room where I pooped today, come on, y'all. That says a lot. So let's look at some stats.
All right. So think about this from a branding perspective. I'm a numbers kind of guy, a stats guy. So I make posts with stats. So approximately 60 to 70 million people in the US alone have digestive issues. So that's in the US. 40% of people all over the world have digestive issues. So I'll post something like that, and then I'll drop a picture in it and say, hey, contact us or inbox us. So I made that post, and then I immediately got two inboxes from people saying, okay, give me more information. So the stats work. We heard Dr. Plant share all the stats. You kind of pick, what it is that you want to put out there. But one of the major things is find your sweet spot. And our sweet spot are the stories, like Tanya was saying. Utilize those stories because those stories absolutely work. They really do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the other thing I want to say for all of us as we're building and talking, we need to leverage each other. We've heard some incredible testimonies tonight. If you've been on any of the other calls or different things, you may not have been able to take or drink it yet. You haven't tasted it yet, but the testimonies are out there. So leverage them, talk about your business partner. If we're better together, then what we need to know how to do is to come together and to share each other's experiences.
Yeah.
So when I hear from you, I talk about you. When I learn from you, I teach others. And that's what we have to also remember and continue to do. I made a post today, and I'm gonna share it with you. And it was very simple, but honestly, as I posted it, I was thinking about all of us. I referenced the event because there's so much that we have in our hands, and we're in a position now where we've got to open up the door. I call it even personal responsibility. I have a responsibility to tell people about what it is that we have and what we have to offer. If I want people to rise above self-imposed limitations and get out of their own way, then that means I have to give them the information for them to make that kind of decision. Come on, y'all feeling me? So these are the types of things that we have to do and how we have to move. So here's my question. And this is what I want us to actually think about. And it's very simple because we get met with opposition. Sometimes people, you talk to them, you know what's best for them, but they don't know what's best for themselves. You talk to people and you want to see them move and do things because you know what's in them, but they don't see it for themselves. So simply saying, some people will, some people won't. Some people do, some people don't. But what will you do?
Good.
Back over to you, my executive team.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Partico.
You guys, that was powerful. Thank you so much. The jingle, I love it. You guys sang the Pepto song, and not only that, what great counsel, what great encouragement to the field. I love it. I love it. Thank you for jumping on, you guys. Appreciate you. Let's go to our next couple that's going to tell us and talk to us a little bit about the power of this product and how they can be successful. I want to personally just say thank you to these individuals. They have been so instrumental behind the scenes to help Partner Co. together arrive at this moment in time. And so Core Cleanse is something that they have been pushing for, advocating for, and we have it now. Thankful, and in a large part, thankfully for the Scotts and their influence. So I want to go to Dr. Lanika Scott and Greg Scott, Chairperson 3. Are y'all there? This has been such a great weekend. I don't even know if you guys have even slowed down even a little bit since Saturday, but tell us how it's been going and what kind of things you want to share with everybody tonight.
Listen, no, we have not slowed down.
It is going tired. We have been running. First of all, we want to say thank you just for having us on. I know this call is a little bit longer than normal, y'all. It is launch season. It's go time, and we have a product that's going to create millionaires and six-figure documented industry earners. And so it's time to go. It's time to go. It is time to go to the bathroom. Okay. So listen, y'all. So when Summer was sharing tonight about her son and said it tastes good, right? So when you have a child that say, oh, some more of that, you got a winner, right, Greg?
Oh, no, you
got a winner.
That's absolutely right, guys. And look, we love this product. Now, a couple questions. Number one, did you ever think we'd be up here talking about poop? Look, guys, so many people, this is that taboo subject, right? But listen, this product is a game-changing product, guys. And Lanika and I, this is familiar territory. We've been here before, right?
Yes.
But what we have here in our hands right now is so much better than anything we've ever had, right? You know, when I personally got on this product, guys, I'm like Tasha Ribbon said, I work out regularly. I'm that guy I'm regular, right? I don't consider myself unhealthy. But when I got on this product, I said, where's that coming from, right?
It's coming from you.
But listen, my energy level, I'm a high energy person already. I'm already here. But with this product, my energy went here. I remember we were driving down the freeway, and I'm driving the car, and I'm like, I look at Lanika, I was like, oh my God, I feel like getting out running beside this car.
Beside the car.
Right?
He literally said, I'm like, what?
But look, this product is a game changer, guys. And you're even talking about a product, and we was talking about this today. Hey, one for me, 3 to sell, 1 for me, right?
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah, 1 for me, 3 to sell.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you get 3, I get 1. I don't know. We had some. It sounds better than it does tonight.
But it's so simple. Even when you're talking about a subscription, guys, this product on subscription, 1 for me, 3 to sell, is basically free. All right, it pays for itself. So you're talking about something that is a game changer. Everybody's gonna want it. Everybody need it. You heard Dexter share those stats. Everybody need it, guys. It's a game changing product.
Yes, and I just want to say something because you've listened to everyone share their testimony. Tasha, Quita, Summer just shared, Dexter and Dr. Tanya, they shared tonight. But what I wanted to do is something so simple from the network marketer in me, right? Having generated multi-millions in this industry. Most of y'all, if y'all know our story, you know, the stay-at-home mom to the millionaire mom, right? He ain't worked the job in 10 years. It's been almost 20 years, right, for me. I want you to do something so simple. Get out of your head, pick up your cell phone, and call everybody that you know up in there, okay? And tell them what you have. Tell them what you have. Just so simple.
Yep.
A lot of our team members went into the launch having sold Dexter and Tanya 100 customers, right? Because we took the time to just stop and pick up the phone and call people and tell people about this product. And now we got multiple orders coming in. As we were on tonight, people were saying, I want some of it. And I'm like, all right, here's the link so you to get something. So that's, and I know it sounds cliche. Sometimes we're like, give me a secret. Give me a secret. Get somewhere and sat down. That's the mama in me, y'all. Get your phone and call everybody that you know and tell them that you have something new and you want to offer it to them. And they're going to be calling you back because they're going to be going to the bathroom and they're going to be wanting some more.
Look, absolutely. Look, and this is funny, and I'll share this and then we'll get off. But Dexter sent a picture to us while we were up here, right? And it was a picture of the event from this past Saturday. And most of the front 2 rows, everybody was down like this on their phone, but they wasn't being disrespectful. They were making sales, right? Because look, we have been telling people we have a detox tea and lemon ginger. Those 2 things alone, people's like, I want it. And it's been selling that easy, guys. So look, like Lanika said, pick up the phone, call everybody you know, put them on notice. This is what we got. You need it, come get it. I'll go to you.
And Dan, how about that sweep? I heard you.
Oh man. Well, first of all, if y'all are tired, you have more energy for 2 tired people than I would ever have on my best day. Like, I love your energy. That was incredible. Sell 3, 1 for me. I love that. I think that's super catchy too. You guys, you're so incredible. Thank you for jumping on tonight and for all that you've done both over the weekend to make this launch what it has been, for your team, your incredible team, all of the creativity, all of the fun and excitement. We love you guys. Thank you so much for jumping on tonight. Awesome job. Awesome job. Katie, we're about out of time, but let's have a little bit of fun to bring this call to a close. We've had some.
And we have one more guest.
Well, okay, so we were gonna go to Mr. Brent Palmer. He's got one bar and he's in some backwoods part of Tennessee, and I don't
Okay.
think he's gonna be able to jump on.
He
So
was on earlier, but he must
he was on
driving.
earlier, and so I was gonna try and just to give a quick excuse
Okay,
for
good.
Brent.
No problem. No
He
problem.
can't jump on, so he called me
Wanted to make sure.
while the
Okay,
scouts
good.
were talking.
Okay, good. Thank you.
So we're gonna bring it to a close. We're gonna give away some prizes. You want to give away some prizes tonight, Katie?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we have so many of our folks who are here with us. Dan, before you give away the prizes, I just have final words. I
Mhm.
just want to repeat after I feel like our last two speakers, our call to action with both Tanya, Dexter, Lanika, and Greg. Guys, it is go time. This is a moment in time. We have the most fabulous products. Those who've been building with the drops, I can't even tell you what a great partner this is with the drops. If you have any inventory of drops at all, grab yourself a 4, an 8, a 25 pack, couple those together, go out and sell this for $240. Make yourself some amazing retail profit. This is a reason to go out and share. If you've got some Noni, if you've got some Moe, if you've got some Everglow, I can promise you, you can couple this product with anything. Someone on the chat said, hey, I'm going to give away some Max 2.0 myself. I'm going to run my own little contest and couple some product for myself. So get creative. One thing you're going to notice is how much fun this product is. We are laughing. I laughed so hard this weekend. Everyone who was on the event didn't. I see Chiquita's laughing right now, smiling and saying yes. We are just laughing. We're having fun, and like we're going to be dropping weight, getting healthy, laughing, putting money in our bank accounts. But it is up to you to take action. Dr. Lanika said, get out your phone and call every single person. So we are challenging you in this moment. We want you to take April seriously. We want the pre-launch to be the best pre-launch we have ever had. Going into May 1st, our launch, and then May is going to be another absolutely incredible. If you think this contest is good, wait to see what we launch May 1st, because we are going to make it worth your while again in May. So back to you, Dan.
Wow, great words. Thank you, Katie, for sharing that. Absolutely endorse everything you just said. I tell you what, we've had a lot of fun in the chat tonight. The chat has been in fuego. There have been some people that really shined in the chat. There's been some people who have just had us cracking up with some of the puns. So I've got some free products to give away. We're going to give away to each of these individuals 3 products each. They're going to get probiotics, Advantage, and Max 2.0. So they're going to get those 3 products to go along with all the core cleanse that they're about to buy or have already bought. So we started off, it's actually kind of funny. We had 5 winners that we selected, and I'll get to the 6th one in just a second. So congratulations to Dora Beshai, Nancy Carr, Chris Neville, Tony Feist, F-I-E-S-T. If I butchered that, Tony, I'm so sorry. And Diane Phillip. So Dora, Nancy, Chris, Tony, Diane, congratulations. You won 3 products. You won Advantage Probiotics and Max 2.0. A late add to the winning list, by the way. She was cracking up some of the best puns. I'm a pun guy. I love a good potty humor pun. So we also want to congratulate Miss Paula Allen. You are the rock star of all Core Cleanse puns. So Paula Allen, you also won those same 3 products. So congratulations. Thank you for everybody for being for your participation in the chat, for having fun, for sticking with us to the very end of our call. That's it for us. Let's go rock and roll with this call.
Dan,
Oh,
one
yes.
comment. If they did win from Miss Alondra, they need to put their ID number, I think, in the is that right, in the chat? We got to make sure we know how to reach them. So,
Okay.
Alondra,
Diane, let's
yeah.
go through the names. Paula, Diane, let's see, where's my list? Paula, Diane, Nancy, Chris, Tony, and Dora. If you could drop your ID number in the chat, it looks like they're coming in. If And it looks like there you go. Okay. They stayed to the very end too. They weren't just like wild and unruly an hour ago and then ditched out. So congratulations to all of you. Katie, this has been such a fun
Awesome
weekend.
call.
Thank you so
Absolutely
much.
loved it. Great
Thank you.
weekend. We're just getting started with this product. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. And we will be, just so you know, we are doing a second pre-launch call Wednesday night, 7 p.m., same time. So again, if you want to come around for the third, I mean, for those who've been to every single meeting, man, hats off to you. But bring some prospects, bring some customers. We will have another call. We will also be sharing the Canadian packs. You'll hear from a couple of our Canadian leaders on Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Join us. We'll make sure we get that link out to you. In fact, if anyone has the link, please put it in the chat box. But it's an opportunity to make those calls and get those folks on this call. So thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Thanks, everyone.
Have a good night, y'all.
At Partner Core, we live life better together.